hey, congratulations for taking the next step. That is so very, very important. And most people, most guys over 50, they don't fail online because they're lazy, really. And you certainly are not. You're taking the next step and you're going through the process to see what this is all about. I applaud you for that. But most of them, they fail actually because they start in the wrong order, right? They try to learn 10 different skills at once. They try to build 5 income streams at one time, like I was talking about in the last video. They're all over the place. They watch 200 or 300 YouTube videos trying to figure out everything. What's the perfect way to do anything and everything, right? And they end up with nothing that actually pays anything to speak of, right? They may make a few little commissions here and there, but nothing, not quit your job money or full-time money. So inside what I call my digital rebellion lab is I keep it really, really simple. Everything runs off of 3 basic principles. Not rah-rah motivation, not hustle, not all these side hustles and taking, if you chase 2 rabbits, you catch none. Isn't that the Chinese proverb or whatever? It's about structure, okay? And there's 3 principles that, I like to teach people, and especially people over 50. This is important because we don't have time on our side anymore, right? And the first one is, get through these really quickly so you can get on to the next step, okay? Acceleration is huge, okay? At our age, acceleration is huge. Let me get my chair out of the way. A normal online business takes people years and years because they build before they understand what produces actual income, right? They work on their logos for 2 or 3, 5 weeks. They work on their build websites for years, which I did, blog marketing, 4.5 years, okay? Funnels, they're trying to get all their funnels together. They're trying to get their social media accounts just right and all their social media pages, all the things that feel productive but don't create revenue, okay? This is a revenue engine we're talking about here. Acceleration means that we remove all the guessing stuff, all the guessing phases, okay, that so many people over 50 get tied down into. You start with a model that already converts, then learn it by operating it, not studying it every single day. You're compressing the timeline because you're not you're not inventing the wheel anymore. You're not reinventing anything. You're not having to invent anything. It's done for you. You just plug in a few parameters that I'll show you how to do. But you're driving a working vehicle already. I always use the analogy, it's like running an F1 Formula race car team, right? The second one is, okay, we're going to get through this quick. We're almost to the end already, is full-time income. Look, if you're here to make $200 or $300 a month, it may not be the place for you. This is where a lot of people get trapped, okay? They build all these side hustles that stay side hustles forever. Little tiny money, little bit of money here, little bit of money here from 10 different directions. At the end of 25 hours, they spent a week on their business. They made $97. That never replaces anything, okay? That stuff is for later, okay? That's passive income stuff like small affiliate stuff. That's for later, guys, okay? That's how you pad your future for later. We're aiming for leverage, one skill, one system, repeated over and over and over. Same things that work over and over and over. What to do Monday, what to do Tuesday, what to do Wednesday, what to do Thursday. It's shown to you exactly. So instead of chasing all these little bitty payouts, your focus is on activities that can actually replace a paycheck tenfold, not busy income, replacement income, okay? And the third one, I hope my camera shows, yeah, okay, is control, okay? Now, a lot of people don't realize how quickly this can get away from you, but this matters more the older you get. You don't want, a temporary trend. We're not trying to find out the latest, greatest viral Santa Claus dancing or whatever crazy stuff is out there. We're not chasing these trends or a certain platform that disappears next year. Okay, we're talking about building something that's going to be around, evergreen. We build stuff that sticks around, attracts people for years to come. Control means the work you do today still works in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now. I don't like building stuff that's just phased out in a year, right? You own the process, so you understand the mechanism, and you're not dependent on constantly starting over, and then you quit, or you go into something else that doesn't work, right? That's what makes this stable instead of stressful. Okay, the whole idea is real simple. Okay, we accelerate the start, we aim at real income, and we keep long-term control. That's the framework. So, if you want to see the actual breakdown of how that's implemented step by step, okay? And once again, I can congratulate you for sticking it out, because these things are important, okay? This may not be important to a 28-year-old, but when you're 50 and plus, this is important stuff. So I applaud you for sticking it out, okay? But the next page is going to walk you through it. Take a minute, watch that, then decide if it makes sense for you. Real simple.